back in 1796 that Jean-Jacques Dufour traveled to America with the French general, the Marquis de Lafayette. And during their travels, they made their way down to Kentucky, to Lexington, which was the Athens, of the frontier. And there he was so excited to see how spacious the landscape was and how rich the dirt was, and he noticed that there wasn't a wine industry in America. There were a few people that were cultivating grapes in their gardens or in their hot houses, but they didn't have a commercial venture going on. And so Jean-Jacques Dufour was quite a promoter, and he cabled his family to come over and join him, and they arrived here in 1798, and with them they brought 6,000 grapevines, where they planted the first commercial vineyard just south of Lexington on the banks in the Great Bend of the Kentucky River. And this humble planting was the first major planting in America, and all the politicians and successful business people and farmers were excited about this new industry starting up here, and were anxious to be a part of this new venture with Dufour. Well, unfortunately, it didn't turn out so successful, because they planted in an area that was not very conducive to growing grapes. It was there across from the Palisades, and because of the cold and in the wintertime and the humidity and the diseases during the summer, the planting didn't survive very long. But it was a start that really got people planting grapes all across Kentucky. And so by the mid-1800s, Kentucky became the third largest wine producing state in America, until Prohibition in the 1930s, which put the industry literally out of business. And it never really started back up until the late 1970s, when there were a couple wineries that opened up and tried to make a go of it, but unfortunately the laws were so restrictive after at that time that they just couldn't make it on the market. So it wasn't until 1990 that the Kentucky legislature enacted the farm winery laws, and that allowed wineries to open up on the farm where they grew it, and to be able to process it there and to sell it at retail. And that's when 3 wineries started up, Spring Hill among the first, and that started the renaissance of the wine industry in Kentucky. Today, Kentucky is a home to about 125 different vineyards, and something close to 500 acres of grapes that grow somewhere over 57 different varieties. However, Spring Hill Winery grows a number of varieties such as Chardonnay, Cabernet Franc, Cabernet, Chambourcin, and they use a number of farmers in the local area to grow other varieties such as Vidal Blanc, and Riesling, and Seyval, and this makes a great menu of wines that can be used in a variety of different styles that can suit almost anyone's taste. Today there's over 60 wineries across Kentucky, and Spring Hill being one of the oldest that started in 1990. So there's a lot of grapes being grown and a lot of wines being produced here in Kentucky, and many wineries have entered their wines in commercial international competition and have done very well. So we have really established ourselves as a wine producing area of the country. And I'd like to show you a little bit more about Spring Hill. We are about 5,000 gallons. We are a small winery, about the average size of most wineries in the country, actually. And we have a variety of wines that we grow here, and that we also buy grapes from local farmers. And so all of our grapes are Kentucky. So come on in and let me show you more about Spring Hill. Spring Hill is located right down the Bluegrass Parkway, right at the Springfield exit, and right at the edge of Nelson County and the most beautiful small town in America, Bardstown. It's a very historic area, and it's got great flavor and colors of the area, and so does our wines. I like to show you, we have a full menu of sweet wines as well as dry wines, and most all of our wines are award-winning. In fact, Spring Hill's been very fortunate to win over 20 international commercial competition medals, and as well as being mentioned in the Wines Across America in the Wine Spectator magazine. So we've got a lot of history in making our wines. We try to make some that will fit Kentucky's taste, and that is with lots of fruit, lots of flavor, great aromas, and some of the full body red wines that you'll taste anywhere in America. Spring Hill does a number of varieties that we grow and that we buy here locally, and that allows us the opportunity to not only to make varietal wines, but also to do a lot of blending to get the right flavors and to get the really appeal to our customers' taste. And that's why we have the Plantation White, we have the Rieslings, we have the a little plantation theme with the Sweet Scarlet and the Sweet Ret and the Prissy, and we even have our port, which is a 6-year-old port that we're very proud of. Among some of the many products that we sell is the Spring Hill Chill, which is a wine slush mixture that makes a great dessert or addition to any party. And you know, all your friends and family will love that. So you just add it with wine, the recipe's right on the tag, and you'll want to take several bags for your next party and get together, particularly for the Derby season. Spring Hill gives wine tastings all during business hours, where you can come in and taste a variety of our wines for a very nominal charge, and so that you can find the wine that fits just for your palate and the occasion that you have planned. Spring Hill is delighted to be showcasing some of Kentucky's artists, local art here, and as well as a number of other Kentucky produced products such as pottery, and we're the only place where you can get a Bourbon Trail bag for your bourbon and to gift to your friends. So Spring Hill has a number of Kentucky products, foods as well as arts and crafts. Some very unique gift items that makes it really worth the trip to come to Spring Hill to do your gift giving.